can if you want to.
He the mascot, bro. You gotta have him in the frame.
The Purple Shell.
Hey man, say man, you already know what's going on. We over here live with it at the Purple Shell Network, man. We popping in. We got a special guest in the building tonight. You dig what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, man.
Tell him what's your name, bro. Talking shit. I'm full of jokes. Gabe Lustman here, man. Pop R&B singer, sensation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sing the draws off to the ladies.
Hey, pop
You know
it, pop it, pop it.
Yeah.
Where you from, Gabe?
I'm from Minneapolis. I was raised in Minneapolis, born in New Orleans, and I've been in Atlanta for probably about like 12 years now. So I've been all
Oh, you been all around the world, all around the globe. You got a little different flavor from everywhere. You got the up north, down south. You know what I'm saying? Got the Creole, because you from goddamn.
Got the Latin. Now, you know I'm actually Latin, Honduras
Okay.
and Spain. So.
Pop it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever made any Latin music yet?
I did. I have like 2 songs in Spanish, and I'm not really fluent. I ain't gonna cap, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. But you know, the
Pop
ones that
it.
I do have, they cool. You know what I'm saying. So
For sure. So what made you start getting into music and stuff like that?
I got into music coming straight out the womb, man. I came out that thing singing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they already knew what it was. I came out of there singing. You know, and you know, I really sang at a young age. It was really just like something that was instilled in me. I think like my parents was giving me these toys and stuff, and they had like these like the buttons and stuff like that, and all, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you
press
just
the
play
thing
around
and
with it.
and they have like a doo doo doo. So I was
Yeah.
just kind of like singing melodies before I could speak.
Got you.
So yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I've been in a studio professionally since May of 2006, dropping my own original music.
Okay. For sure. You said 2006.
May of 2006, so about 17 years. Yeah.
Woo, popping it. Yeah, that's a career right there, my boy. I ain't even playing around. I like
It's
that.
been crazy. It's been up and down, but it's been fun. I love it, man.
For sure. Like when did you know that that's what you wanted to do? As far as like you wanted to be a professional artist, singer, creative.
Man, I think I always knew, man. I remember being in elementary school and watching Backstreet Boys and Justin Timberlake and
NSYNC.
O-Town. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like those and Boys
Yeah,
to Men, of
for
course,
sure.
Michael Jackson. I watched all that stuff. MTV. I watched Making the Band. You know what I'm saying? I watched like the what's that called? Behind the Music was my show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
VH1 with all the stories about how the
I
artists
remember,
come up
yeah.
and stuff. AOL sessions, you know what I'm saying?
What's
AOL
that?
sessions was like they had like all the artists, like they have like the girl JoJo, they have Casey and JoJo, they have everybody. And AOL sessions, they would do like a set, and then they would have a band play, and they would do their music like broken down. You know what I'm saying? Like unplugged.
Okay.
It was
Got you,
fire,
got you.
dude. Yeah, but I always knew I wanted to do this, man. Like it was in me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So like what, like, you know, going through the process of like making music and, you know what I'm saying, starting off, like what was your like your starting point? Was you making music in the crib? Did you say, okay, did someone like influence you to get into the studio? Like when you made your first music, your first song, like where did you make your first song at?
So I made my first song in an apartment with no air conditioning.
Okay, pop it.
And we had like the white Mac, you know what I'm saying, the iMac. It was an African producer by the name of Ricky Dixon.
Okay.
He was the line producer on the movie Tomb Raider. So like that just tells you how long it's been. But he was cool. He was like a neighbor, and he invited me over to his apartment. They were cooking the African food. Man, I had some West African peanut soup. I had ugali. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
goat
you were
meat,
good, yeah.
all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I got like cultured, and they showed me like that stuff, and that was really cool, like to learn about the culture and everything. I got a lot of respect for the African culture. But then you know they just brought me in there, and I was just singing, recording, and like I always was singing and doing talent shows in school and stuff like that. Because I was kind of picked on in school, you know what I'm saying? But as I started singing and stuff, people like switched up, and like now they like me and stuff. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying? So
sure.
it's like whatever, blah blah blah. But you know, so I started recording and stuff, and then my first like thing that I did that was pretty big for me was I opened up for Chris Brown and Cherish on their tour in 2006. It was like June. It was like 2 months into me like starting to do music.
That shit big. That's big.
Yeah, and I remember like this girl, like I think it was like the promoter's like little like niece or something, but she sang Amazing Grace, biggest mistake, right? And like she sang Amazing Grace in front of Chris Brown's 10,000 fans in this hall, because back then Chris wasn't doing arenas yet. He was still like doing halls.
Okay.
And, you know, he was bigger than theaters, but he was doing
Yeah,
like halls
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. So like we were on the stage and stuff, and I was like waiting to go on. I had my dances. We had practice for like 2 months for the show, and I was wearing this baby blue suit. I remember Chris Brown coming up to me and being like, "Rico Suave, what's up?" Like, and it was like a suit that like my mom bought me for prom, and I actually never went to prom. It was crazy, but yeah, like, so then the girl, like, she starts singing Amazing Grace, and then like the crowd started booing Unforgiven.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like, I was like, shit. Like, I was already nervous. But, like, when I was on right after her, so I was like, oh, my God, my stomach just.
Yeah, that's the hardest one.
Woo! I went on that thing, man. I sang, and I was like, shit. I was, like, shaking. I was about to throw up. And then my people was like, man, we got this. Let's go. My dancers were with me. We had rehearsed. I had my baby blue suit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby blue.
Baby blue came through.
Okay.
So I went out there, and I sang, and I did my little set. I did, like, 15 minutes or whatever.
Okay.
And I killed him, man. The crowd was like screaming, and the promoter liked it so much, and they seen the demand, so they put a table, like an autographing table outside out of all the people, like right next to Chris Brown.
Okay.
So like all the spillover from him
came over there
to me.
Okay.
And then people started knowing who I was in the city, and they was like, "Yo, you fire!" And like they thought I was like the man, like the real headliner, like with the like the real tour support.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Each city they got.
But they were fainting. Girls was like getting crushed, like run into the stage. It was so crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So like that was my first time like experiencing, like that was his fans. So thank you. Shout out to Chris for that. It was a long time ago, but so we've done other stuff. I've performed at Obsessions and stuff like down here.
Okay.
Some club shows and some more stuff, but. That was like my first taste of it, and I was like, man, I gotta do this for the rest of my life. Too. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
It's that feeling, man. When that crowd be screaming, it be sending chills. You feel me? You feel me? Once you get once you get over the nervousness, you know what I'm saying? You just doing your thing. I know it's a crazy feeling, man. Just having folks just singing your music and just vibing with you. That's a hell of a experience. You dig what I'm saying? But nah. So you said when did you come to Atlanta? When did you
came to Atlanta in 2011.
2011. So 5 years after that first one, and that was your first. You said that was the first time performing. 2006, right?
Performing in front of a sea of people. Because I mean, I done did talent shows, and I think my school had like 1,200 people, 1,500 in the auditorium. Like that was still a taste of it. And I used to be like stage fright like a mug. Like, dude, I used to like go to karaoke, and like I would sneak out of my parents' house to go to karaoke and just sing. And practice. And I would like pay the dude at the bar to like let me come in. You know what I'm saying? And like he, I would just go in there, I'd give him a dub ski. Like I always knew, man. For all my people, man, a dub gets you anything.
Come on, man, get you far, man.
You go in there for 20, man, you good.
For sure.
But so I gave him the dub, and he would let me go in there every Monday night at Old Chicago and Plymouth and Minneapolis and Minnesota. And I just sang, and I got over my stage fright, and then I just started like performing more, and then I did some open mics and stuff, and then just the story keeps continuing.
So was you already at that point in time? Was you already dropping music, or you was just kind of creating your sound at that point in time?
At that point, I had no idea who I was as a person. I had no idea where I wanted to go. I just knew that I loved to sing and I loved music.
Tell the people the process of kind of finding yourself and finding your sound in the music. You know what I'm saying? Finding your lane. Like, tell me how that journey went.
Yeah, so like the process of like finding myself as a man and finding myself as a musician, as an artist, as a creator, it's been a long journey. It's been up and down. It's been crazy, but I'm grateful for it. And it starts with just knowing what you want to do, and like having the confidence to go ahead and take those first steps, and then consistency, and then on top of the consistency, just networking. And you got to have like that gift of gab, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so you can go talk to people. You can't be shy. You can't be like, oh, I'm too cool to go and holler at this person. Like, you got to just go and do it. You know
because you never know who the person is, you know what I'm saying, or what they could do for you, or what they willing to do, you know what I'm saying, at that point in time. So you got to get out your shell as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You got to get out there in the mix. You got to get over that nervousness. But it's just I guess all artists kind of have that feeling of unsureness, you know what I'm saying, until they kind of.
So you get that confidence. Once you get that confidence as an artist, man, it's radiated. Man. And they can't tell you nothing.
You gotta I think a lot of artists are in their head a lot. You know what I'm saying? So they thinking about, they're their worst critic. They you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I always tell artists, man, just put that shit out. Let the people be the judge. Don't even worry about it. Like, once you get it out there, it feel like a weight's off your shoulder. Just do that shit. If you have stage fright, man, get up on the stage and just let it go. Because once you get up there, you're going to feel better about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to have it like crazy, man. But it's just like repetition. It was like karaoke for me.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody, but for me, I just went to karaoke bars, and as I got older and stuff, I had some drinks and stuff, and I would go get loose and go sing, and then I come home and then I'll go sing and practice in the bathroom where the acoustics are and stuff. And I just practiced and built my confidence to the point where now I'm like, I can rock any crowd, man.
Sure.
Put me in front of 2 people, put me in front of 20,000 people. It's
yeah,
up,
for sure.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
So what would you say some of your musical inspirations, like who was you listening to?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, growing up, or, you know what I'm saying, that influenced your style, you believe?
Yeah, I listened to like Michael Jackson. I listened to H-Town. I listened to Tank, Joe
Okay,
Thomas.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real R&B. Donnell Jones, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I really liked the boy bands and stuff. That's when I was like, I was coming up in a middle class family and shit. It's like
everybody loved the boy bands, man. Everybody did.
I was in one, but we ain't got to talk about it. But I was in one. You know what I'm saying? But it was I really like Justin Timberlake was like my number one. You know what I'm saying? That's the person like that I always like listen to and try to emulate coming up and stuff like that. That's where I get my tone, my rich tone from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then so yeah, probably all that, like of course Usher, Chris Brown, Mario, Omarion, shout out to B2K.
For sure. I hear you said the real R&B. That's who you listen to, that you grew up on. So like, what do you feel like the state of R&B is right now?
I feel like the state of R&B right now is revolutionary. I feel like it's going through a change, and it's coming back strong.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of people in the world right now need love. They need to feel something. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is a messed up place right now. So it's like, I feel like people need that right now. Mm-hmm. So like to be able to be an artist and be a part of that in the next class that's graduating into the bigger part of the entertainment business and getting there,
Yeah.
Making it essentially, it's a blessing to be able to do what I'm doing and be out here and be on platforms like you guys have. Thanks for having me. And,
for sure.
And just be able to move around and be seen.
For sure.
That's great.
Yeah. So like with the R&B, like, do you feel like R&B is anytime someone is singing, or is it the content that they are talking about in the music?
I feel like R&B is rhythm and blues. It's like a feel. It's a vibe.
Okay.
It's just like, for me, I never really looked at music like and try to put it in a genre and label it. Everybody like that's what people do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they're gonna be like, you sound like this person.
Yeah.
Like this. But for me, it's just been like, I just make what sound good to me, and you can call it whatever you want. Like, you go into a label, they're gonna be like, okay, so what would you call your genre? I'm like, bro, like, do you like it or not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's kind of how.
That's kind of how. It's kind of hard to like explain it. Like, I don't really have no political, answer for this, or like a pageant girl answer. I don't know. Like,
no,
R&B
sure.
is just R&B to me. Like, I mean, I just know what I do. I like, and if I like it, people gonna love it
for sure.
And if I think it's okay, people still gonna like it. So it's like, it just kind of depends. Cause
like right now, I listen to a lot of R&B. I listen to, that's like my playlist. I always like vibe out the R&B, and the most recent R&B I'm hearing is they singing, but they not really talking.
Rap singing.
They rap singing, and they not really.
But they want to. I feel like they coming back around with the real vocalist. Not
okay.
No shade against anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I feel like the real vocalist is coming back, and
for sure.
People they want to have that feel, something that makes you want to fall in love again, or make you want to call your ex, or make amends with somebody.
Come on
like
now.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this that feel is that. It's like I said, it's that vibe. That's the best way I can describe it. But when I'm creating, it's just like I said, I'm just making something for me that I like, and then it just works. Because as long as I like it, and I like it in the studio, and I'm catching the vibe, my vibe don't lie. So
when you in the studio and you creating that vibe, what's the top 3 things you may need in the studio with you?
Yeah, lighting for sure.
Okay,
the lighting has to be right every time. If I go in there and you got yellow lights and stuff,
that's already a red flag.
It's like, oh man, like you probably don't even have like waves on your computer. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Type shit. But I need light. I need the lighting. I need to have my own jump drive with my own template and ability to record myself, because a lot of these engineers out here is whack. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. They act like but nah. Like, they don't know how to. You need to know how to put together a song. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that is true.
And it's not just pressing record and getting a check off somebody. It's like, if you care, everything I do, I put love into. You can hear it in my music.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, but I would say lighting, that waves bundle at least.
Okay.
And then I definitely need some water. You know what I'm saying? Like. These
Come
guys,
on,
these
gotta
guys
stay
sponsor
hydrated.
me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Waikiki,
Hey.
Volcano Water. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all go get y'all a sip. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pop it. Waikiki.
Okay. So I need that, and you know, a lot of people like a bunch of girls there or friends and stuff. Like, I don't like really anybody in the studio. I like to just be by myself because I don't like distractions and all that.
Got you.
And, like, it's a different stroke for different folks. So probably just like I said, lighting, Waves pack for all you who's watching who don't know what the Waves bundle is. That's just like the plugins and stuff that are used to edit your vocals, so you can sound like you can get that industry quality sound like a Chris Brown, or otherwise I'm gonna sound just like real dry and just.
Yeah, for sure. So you said the
lighting, like the decor lighting.
The
decor is like whatever, but
yeah,
I'm like,
but that lighting is
lighting
important.
you guys got it right
Come
in
on,
here.
man. You know what's going on.
Vibes everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, you got to catch a vibe anytime you get into the studio, man. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing a lot of people who like to bring hella people to the studio. It's like, man, sometimes you just need to be by yourself, maybe one or two people, and you just vibe out.
One or two, and you have to be there for a reason.
Yes.
You got to be writing. You got to go be like the food runner. You got to do something. Otherwise, like, you know, you just taking up body space and you breathing.
And it's awkward when you in the studio and you ain't doing nothing. You just there. You might be just on your phone.
Or the person when you're writing and then a person starts blurting out stuff. Like, bro, it's like, no, I didn't ask you. Like, I try to be nice about this shit, but it's like sometimes you be in your vibe. They be like, you should say this. They'd be like,
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Nah, Ferrari. No, everybody want to put some sense in it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all good. It's all, you know.
Sure.
But I'm like, that's my job to bring the right people there. So I gotta deal with that.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Do you have a home studio? Not like an in-home studio, but like, do you have a home studio out here that you go record at?
I do have a studio that I work out of. My manager Juice has a studio that I record out of. And I've worked there for years. He's got an amazing sound. Shout out to Juice.
For sure.
Brainwork Productions, you know. And then I also have my own spot that I opened in November in Atlanta. So I kind of bounce back between the two. Sometimes if I want to go there and be out there like super late and be loud and bring my friends and turn it into a vibe after, you know what I'm saying? Like, I treat that more like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little kickback almost, like, but it's still work. But then I'll be more together over there. It's just like it's I got my yin and my yang.
I feel because you kind of need it. You kind of need a spot where you can actually work, and then you need a spot where you can actually let people hear your music in a different type of way, where you can, you know what I'm saying, catch a little vibe, you know, because your music is for the people. So you need some people around just to hear it, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But no yes men though.
Nah, you can't have that. You can't have that. You got to have the right people. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So yeah. So what's up next for you? What you got going on right now? What you pushing?
Next up for me, I'm working on an album. It's called Hard to Love.
Okay.
So that's going to be dropping end of summer. You know, like, I'm trying to get it done before the end of summer. I'm just, you know, budgeting and stuff. I'm an independent artist. So everything I do, you know what I'm saying, I have fun. From the videos, like, I'm going big with this. I'm putting billboards up in the city again.
Pop it.
Last time I put up 3 billboards in the city for my record True. I shot the video with the red camera, I rented out warehouses and cars and all type of stuff. So, you know what I mean? This time I'm about to I gotta go bigger than that.
Come on.
It's like I might need to get the Lear.
Come on,
man. I
man.
might need to get the mansion. We might have to go to Miami.
Let's do it. Let's pop it.
Come on, you coming with me?
I'm there.
Can I bring him?
Man, come on. That's the big bag. Come on. The big bear bag. Come on.
You coming with me?
You feel me? We in there.
All right, y'all.
You feel Nah, I had just moved back from Miami. I just moved back. I was living there for the last 2 years. I just moved back in September. So
how'd you like it down there?
I was enjoying it, but then it felt too much like a vacay.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? It was. I never felt that home.
Like, Atlanta had that hunger, right? Like that grind. When you hear it, it's like you just have to get on your grind. But when the beach is right there, and you see all these Latin mummies.
Come on,
you know, it's like
these bodies, these snacks. You dig what I'm saying? You be wanting to relax.
I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
My environment for me is everything, man.
But
I gotta be around.
But I think it's good. I think it is good inspiration for the music, though. You know what I'm saying? Going out there, catching them vibes out there, seeing the nice women, seeing the nice parties, because it's a different style than from Miami to Atlanta. And I think I was just a little bit what's that word? I guess I was a little like spoiled. I guess because coming from Atlanta, it's a little different. It's like a tighter knit community of people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then Miami is a little bit more fast paced. And
it's faster because I've been down there, but I'm like it's. They move and shake. There's real money down there.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
different
money
money.
is
it's different.
Man.
It's different.
I mean, I remember one time I seen a yacht. Like, I wish I had like something to. It was like this. I seen this yacht. It was like this big. And I was like, dang, that's a yacht.
Okay.
And then he's like, but look at that. And then this big old
Okay.
yacht comes in like this.
Yeah.
I was like,
Come
damn.
on now. Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
real.
saying? That shit was,
For
that's
real.
when I realized. I was like, who was that, Putin?
Nah,
Like,
for real. I was. I
shit.
remember I was on one of the dude like the little yachts and shit. I had a little small, little like probably like 10-seater. You know what I'm saying? We were on the thing, and you know they take you through to see the other yacht.
I know you're gonna say.
Man,
Somebody came
come on. It was Conor McGregor's. He got this all black.
I seen that thing.
Man,
on
that
Instagram
shit is crazy. I'm talking about that shit's huge. It was
And then
like,
you look up like this, and all the girls like,
come on, I should be.
they wish they was
come
up
on.
there.
I'm
I was
bitch,
like, save me.
Nah, for sure. But Miami lit
no.
though, man. We definitely gotta go down and shoot some content, man. Get some vibes out there, man.
For
Show
sure.
the music. So you said Hard to Love is the next project coming up. You said at the end of the summer.
Yeah, in the summer,
In the
you know,
summer.
early August. And I'm going to be doing I have like 2 videos already for it. Meet Up and True are the lead singles. I have one more single that I'm getting ready to shoot for that. We're shooting that in the next week or so.
Okay.
Just in the gym, just trying to make sure I'm right, make sure everything is together.
Okay.
There's a lot of planning that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of red tape and putting the team together and
Got you.
getting everybody. You know, I got DMG film shooing. You know what I'm
Pop
saying?
it.
He shoot with that Red Scarlet.
Okay.
He know
the big
how to
boy.
edit. Yeah, he know how to edit
Go
that
crazy.
joint. It's like $80,000 camera.
Come on.
So like we about to go crazy, and I'm excited to like just show people my evolution and like, you know, because everything I do, I gotta get better. I gotta do better every time. Like whether it's like me, I buying a new car today. The last one I had was 2017. Now I need a 2020. I need a
sure, you gotta keep going.
2023. You know what I'm saying? And just elevate everything I do. Like I'm not gonna wear no more of this brand. I'm gonna wear that brand. Because,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. You
So,
got to.
I
You
think-
know what I'm saying? It's all about elevation and growth as an artist and as a man. You dig what I'm saying? We got to grow out of stuff. And we on the bigger and better things each time, man. That's how we supposed to be.
Yeah.
Never be stagnant. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So you said Hard to Love's about to come out. What's some projects that you got out right now that you want people to go listen to?
I want everybody to go and stream my top 2 songs. These are like my favorite songs, and these are crowd favorites.
Okay.
And they've done the most for me. Like, okay, so first of all, I would say True. Gabe Lustman, True. It goes like this. I heard you got a new man, I hope it isn't true. Get into the money, see the stars in the roof. Tired all these bitches, I'm just wishing they were you. I know it sounds crazy, gotta tell you that it's true. Girl, it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? So
Pop it. Yeah.
that's True. And then the other one is called Meet Up.
Okay.
And you know, you can check that one out on YouTube and stuff like that. But them songs have like taken me in front of Andre Harrell. Rest in peace to the great Andre Harrell.
For sure.
And then also O'Neal McKnight. Who else? Teddy Riley. Neo.
Pop it.
Put me on Revolt TV. Got me in front of Timberland last week.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So like I've been just moving, and like it's crazy to have like people that I like. Of course, Justin Timberlake, that was Timberland, right? Like on the Justified album, and then he started doing all of his stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After Pharrell and the Neptunes and all the guys, you know. But it was just really crazy to have him like approve of my music. Like, I mean, I know my music is fire, but it's just like when you have a legend and people start being like, "Yo, this
Come on.
it's like
Hit different.
dude, man." I'm like, so it's pretty cool. So, but I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to make sure I took my time with my project. So I'm like, everybody says like I took my time with this, but like I really like I was supposed to put it out in March.
Okay.
Like around my birthday, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? For my
Okay.
birthday
Yeah.
and
You want to
shit.
pop it for your birthday? I
You know
got
what
you.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
But you know, that didn't happen, and I'm like, man, I've just been. I scrapped the album. I've done like 50, 60 songs for the album, and I only like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just want to get the right 8 to 10 songs. I might do an EP. I might do a full album. I don't know, but it's just like that's the freedom you have as an independent artist. So I could do what I want, and
That
I
makes
just want to
sense.
make sure it's right because when I put it out, I want to put a bag behind it, and I want it to be like, oh my God, and I want to show people who Gabe Lustman is. I don't want it just to be like, oh, this little singing dude, like he cool. No, like I've had my moments where I'm cool. Like it's time to go there.
Okay.
Take it there.
Pop
That's
it.
why I'm
Pop
with
it. So if you had a chance to work with any artists, you know what I'm saying, that you like dream artists, you know what I'm saying? They don't even got to be dream because everybody can be touched, you know what I'm saying? Right. Who would you want to work with?
Man, I would say like right now Chris Brown is really at the top of his game, man, and he's one of the hottest in the industry, if not the hottest.
He been
that guy.
Yeah,
so
sure.
it's like really just to get in the studio and do some records with him. I got all my friends got records with him at this point, and they're writing his music.
Okay.
So it's like it's not that far fetched.
There you go.
So it's like, you
Come
know what
on.
I'm saying? Like, I'd like to write for him, and I also want to do a song with him. So that's one thing for sure, most definitely. Shout out to the GOAT. And then producer wise, I've always wanted to work with Timbaland. Always wanted to work with Brian Michael Cox,
Okay.
Jermaine Dupri, Rodney Jerkins, Dark Child. You know,
For sure, yeah.
So those are some of like the producers that I really like look up to and inspire me, and writers. I have like lists of everybody. I like really study like this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
that's
like,
lit though. You got to, man. You got to be
Yeah.
a student of the game, and you got to know what you want. You got to put it out there. You got to write it down. You got to manifest that shit because if you don't, no one else will.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, man. I ain't
Come on.
tripping. I just gotta
Come
I
on.
gotta come and hit my interview rounds. I gotta go and
Hey.
do promo. We going to the FM radio next and
Hey,
do a
pop it.
DRT. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get Music Choice. That's
Yeah.
like something I want to get on Jimmy Kimmel next.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So there's all type of stuff you can do. I just gotta go get it done.
Yeah, man, for sure. I definitely believe in you. I think in the next year, maybe even sooner, man, that shit gonna go to the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that a lot.
Out the house to the roof, going global with this motherfucker. You
Outta
feel me,
here.
man? No
Yeah.
doubt about it, man.
Thank you.
Anybody else, anything else you want to say to the people, man? See what's going on?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to the Purple Shell Network and you guys for having me on
Sure.
here, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for providing a platform for artists to come and share their music, and I don't want to say that I don't take that lightly. So
For sure. I appreciate it.
like that's really dope and stuff like that. And y'all follow me on Instagram. It's Gabe Lustman, GabeLustman. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. That's /Gabe Singin, GabeSingin. Make sure you stream and download True. Stream and download my song Meet Up. And look for that new album, Hard to Love, coming sooner than you think. Thank you to
Okay.
everybody who's been watching, supporting me. And I appreciate y'all.
Listen, man, if you don't know, now you do, man. It's Gabe Lustman, man. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all streaming all that shit. You heard what he said, man. Heart of Love is on his way. So make sure y'all, stay tuned. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his YouTube. Hey, stream all them motherfucking videos, man. I know he got a ton of them. He gonna get locked in. You dig what I'm saying, man? Y'all already know what's going on. I am him, not them. This is the Purple Shell Podcast, and we popping it, man. You know what's going on. Yes, sir. Yes.